I could get a job right next door to my house. Like, I mean, start us off where appropriate, but I remember when our friend Adam moved away and he like had the best location for, between work and an apartment. He spent an extra $400 a month because the place, there was an apartment complex right across the street from his job. So he literally only drove his car about once a week, which if you've seen how Adam used to drive is definitely a good thing. But yeah, how great would that be to live right next to work?
It'd be amazing.
I can't explain why that conversation came up, but yeah.
It did.
Yeah. I mean, I remember having fantasies back when I worked for an awful human being named Jan Malashek of Pololu Robotics. And, well, probably got to get off your horse. Yeah, you're going to have to get off anyway.
Can we not cross this river here?
Yeah. But
oh no! Look, Aggro, it's so fucking terrifying.
How great would it be if all these office buildings just had apartments over them, and I could, just rent from my employer for a discounted rate, like corporate dorms in Japan, and that works in Japan. It doesn't work in America because in Japan, the company you work for also cares about you because human labor is extremely valuable, and like there's. Just the way society is also just values labor. It seems like you're supposed to get across there, but are you? Oh, sure. Now you get over here, Aggro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Definitely don't jump because it will game over you and you'll reload at that last save shrine.
Yeah, that'd be lame.
Yeah, it would.
I'm just trying to think. Is there something I'm like?
Just hug this wall. Something tells me you're just being given a vista, and if you hug right, you'll eventually get to where you want to go. Ooh, I would not get that close to the waterfall, though. I was sure you were going to get swept away.
Nah.
In the current.
Well, what if I just go down little by little?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Find if there is a little by little, but it looks like this is a sheer cliff for the moment. Hey, look, another waterfall. Let's just tempt fate here. Why not?
I mean, why not?
But yeah, in retrospect, no, that's a terrible idea to let those people. I would rather rent from the owner of the building, not rent from my employer. Let's have landlords of apartment buildings, or at least co-ops. But co-ops aren't super popular in the United States and have their own problems.
What are they co-op?
Are you really gonna jump down there? It's clearly a bottomless pit, Amarith. That is bottomless.
I was trying to see if that was like a thing.
No, just hug this wall. There's a passage somewhere. You just gotta find it. Unless you have to, like, climb up in a tree here. Is that the way we came in?
That's the way we came in.
Okay. Because we were definitely led this direction, correct?
Yeah.
This is definitely where we were supposed to go. Oh, what about that right wall here? I don't think we actually hugged this right wall. Oh, of course you're not going to be able to see in.
I mean, I've been hugging the right wall, essentially.
What's in around this corner here? Or is that the way we came in?
That might be the way we came in.
And we could pop out and point our sword and see what it says. Yeah. But I think that's the way we came in. But I could be wrong. But we have the two entrances to check out.
Jesus fucking Christ, Aggro.
I mean, you can get back on him now and be faster. Unless he just decides to control like Aggro. Which, I guess that's his normal MO, isn't it?
God damn it.
Merritt, tell me something.
What am I telling you?
Why is it every time I go for my evening walks, and it's mostly pleasant.
What?
I get out. Okay, yeah, I think that was our first one in. So go up that first ramp where we said, "Is this the way we came up?" Because I think this was just a nice, pleasant forest that they were giving us to look at. But it's even cool. I see some of the same people because if I go around Sunset, I'll say like, "Oh, hey, I recognize those people. Hey, those are the people with the obnoxious dogs that always bark at me. They always have 5 of the same dog because they're running a puppy mill or something." But it's nice. Except for right when I step outside, and just, we live in the most child-dense part of the neighborhood, in a very child-dense neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so I'll step outside, and between the nearest 10 houses, there will be 30 children outside playing. I'm not kidding. It is like in the James Bond movie where they step outside into the parade, and, they're, like, chasing each other. It's like that. Okay, well, we can see our bridge now from here if we were on the bridge. by here, I mean 10 steps out of here.
Yeah, well, fucking aggro.
But yeah, it's like a damn carnival every time I step outside. And none of these kids have any... Okay, this was the bridge we came in on. So it was the other way, was the way out. Oh, yeah. So it's around the... Wait a second. I think you can hug this wall here. And there's like a goodie. You see this little cliff side here?
Let's see.
Yeah. It's a ways, if I'm recalling correctly. Nope, there's nothing. Okay, never mind.
You lied to me.
I did lie to you. But now we know. We go into that little forest and we hug the right wall and we go right back out of that forest. Yay! Gamers, aren't you happy we spent these last 4 minutes wandering around aimlessly?
Well, that's the reason why we're called the Wanderer.
Yeah. Or, no. We're the Traveler. His name is Wander.
Oh, whatever. Fucking...
Yeah. His name is literally Wander. Or Zadiko. Or...
Aiko. Roomba.
Or is he the Shadow? Or...
The Shadow knows.
So yeah, I don't like the fact that I get mobbed by the COVID kids every time I go outside at night because they're all still playing After Dark because just their parents don't make them come in at night for some reason. Oh, you're looking for fruit trees?
That too.
I don't think there are any out here, but it doesn't hurt to look, right? I don't see any. Nope, just the insides of a tree here.
Okay.
Guess we'll just go forward. Oh, are you just gonna maneuver around here because it'll be faster than trying to get aggro to wind back and forth? I don't think there's any fruit on those trees.
I mean, you don't know until you look.
Well, yeah, only big trees have had fruit so far in the entire game, right?
No.
No, have we had it on small
Yeah.
trees? Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my frustration. You know what else frustrates me?
Frustrating things.
Fucking Three Musketeers bars are just a font of lies and deceit.
Apparently.
Yeah. You don't remember the commercials back in the 90s where they'd say, Three Musketeers, big on chocolate, not on fat. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And like it was this big, like, no, this is the healthy alternative candy bar. That's why it tastes like ass. That's why it tastes like the cotton candy of candy bars, where it's just like air and a tiny bit of caramel and nothing else. And apparently, you look on the side of the thing, and it's got just as many calories as any other candy bar. And you're sitting yourself looking at this candy bar and saying, why am I eating this garbage? It tastes worse than all the other candy bars, and it's just as bad for me. I might as well have the Snickers, or in your case, the Milky Way, because you don't like peanuts.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Look, a little shrine. Oh, wait, no, this is a full-on shrine. Yeah, all right. Just I said him to the right and left. He was wandering around that rock in front of you there, but okay, we're gonna have to get a new vantage. Are we? Oh, there he is, next to your horse.
Aggro's gonna
Aggro is gonna just ruin this for us.
Yep.
What? Put your arrow bow away instead of shooting right next to the scared lizard. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get him from here. Oh, that's a fake out.
Yeah, I know.
All right. In for... Got him! Finally. Okay, cool. Yay. All right. Eat that tail and save that file.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we finally did one in an episode, Amarith.
Yay, it's been a while.
Go us. Yeah, we've done about five or 10 between episodes, last 3 or 4 episodes, because there's just shrines everywhere, and you're like, well, I don't not want more grip. That could be the difference between, one extra cycle on this Colossus, and who wants to play an extra 5 minutes a game when we could spend an average of 15 minutes per shrine getting the...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, this is where you got to get off of aggro anyway. I think you can climb the edge of that. Yeah. Yeah, you can Prince of Persia style it. What's going on with you, Amarith? Besides, almost damn near breaking your ankle.
Damn near breaking my ankle right before I fucking am going to be going back to work.
Yeah, what do you do about that? Do you call your doctor if you're still in a lot of pain and be like, I might need a doctor's note to not go back to work. I injured myself while not at work.
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating that you got to go back, even though you're in fact in just as much danger as before they gave you 30 days off. Like, I guess thanks for giving you 30 days paid off, because you're definitely not the lowest risk human being. But also, like, maybe give you until we're in stage 1 of reopening businesses and everything. When there's enough testing, when there's contact tracing, all those things we were supposed to have a month before this episode went up, and still probably don't by the time this went up.
Because our country is a fucking
yeah.
third world country.
It wasn't a little bit of politics branch. It was not just the massive incompetence of Donald Trump and his administration. There was also the fact of
it was just a little bit of incompetence.
Yeah,
too.
well, there was still massive incompetence, because what had happened was the WHO test wasn't accurate enough for them, and realistically, it's not as accurate as it should be for if you really want a good test. Unfortunately, the test they ordered to be developed in its place was not ready yet and is worse. And so what, like, the response... It keeps swimming. The responsible administration would have just gone in both directions simultaneously. Like how they're doing with the vaccines, where they're like, okay, we're just going to massively produce all the vaccines, so whichever one turns out to be the safest can go straight into use, instead of having to wait for it to ramp up into production. No, you were going the right way there. Why are you turning around?
Well, I'm just kind of like weaving, if that makes sense.
Oh, see, this is the most famous Colossus, so you should know this one. This is the one that everybody knows, yeah.
I don't know this one.
This is the one you gotta, like, gong his head and, like climb around on his beard. I remember how to do this one. Yeah, just keep going that direction. He's gonna cutscene you soon enough. He's gonna come from the deep. There he goes. Little adorable kaiju. Godzilla there.
Oh, I'm a giant turtle
Actually,
monster.
you know who he reminds me of, even though he's 10 years older, is the kaiju from Pacific Rim. Well, you'll see in a second what he looks like. Comes out of the deep water. You see he's got kind of that shape?
Yeah,
that classic movie monster shape?
Just a little.
Yeah, well, and he's walking around on feet. He's not swimming, right? The way his shoulders move and stuff. Yeah.
He's a little weirdo.
He looks cool. I like him. So yeah, you gotta, like, I think you just swim around to his back. So here's an island here. Maybe you... Yeah, I think you swim around... You get zapped by his zap cannons. Because he's a Zapdos.
He's a zappy boy.
Yeah, he's a zappy boy. But yeah, I think you can get around on his back fast enough, and then you lure him over to those islands. Like, you can control him. You're not mad if I just tell you how to beat him, right? Like,
no.
This is not how you get him, I don't think. You're not doing the thing I said, but okay. You know what? You can... Oh, maybe it's down here you get it. No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's do some swimming above water, obviously. Oh, maybe you can grab on him. Does he have anything to grab on here? Nah. I could be misremembering. He might turn to face you all the way, and there might be another trick to getting on his back and onto his head. Okay, yeah, he's just turning at you. I was wrong. Sigh. Go over to an island.
Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be some way.
Yeah, I think you gotta get him to an island. I mean, I'll look it up real quick, but...
Yeah. Ow.
For brevity's sake, even though we have only tried for 30 seconds. Whatevs.
What?
Oh, hey, one more thing, talking about all the kids.
Oh.
So, I run into our neighbor, her name's Melissa. I don't need to protect her identity, it's Melissa's a common enough name.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to an island, you're clearly not getting on his back. And, oh gosh, what was I talking about? Where... it just came up where I said, I'm not really worried about crime in this neighborhood. And she had said something like, oh gosh, I mean, what if somebody, what if there's an armed robbery or a burglary? I don't remember how we got onto it, but she was like, oh no, what if the criminals come in and get us? And I had this flashback to when we first moved in, and I talked about this on the branch. Someone could go back and find the episode if they really cared. Okay, Amarith, I admit I was probably wrong. Oh, maybe you can climb up the shoulder.
That's what I was trying to do.
But I think you have to go to one of those islands. I just had this flashback, this instant backwards to remembering seeing bicycles and other toys on their corner lot, front lawn, sit overnight, and still be there in the morning when I got up.
Yeah.
And it's a real rough neighborhood, Melissa. We really gotta be scared.
Gotta be vigilant.
Yeah, I think she was talking about how we didn't have any surveillance cameras on our house, and I said, the thing I said is, if someone breaks in my house, I'm pretty sure I can just go to about 4 different neighbors and have their license plate and have their face on camera, because it's gonna be everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna figure out how to get up on this upset boy next time on the branch. Okay.
All right.